Hi, my name is David Goldfarb. I'm game director at Overkill Software on Payday 2. And what we're about to do is a bank heist with our crew. And we're doing this for Andy Mack, who's really kind of a lousy heister and was unable to finish the job. So we're going to try to do it for him and show him how it's done. So right now we're checking out some assets here that we're going to buy for the branch bank heist that we're about to pull off. And what these, he's just bought some, what looks like an ammo bag that's been placed somewhere in the level, and I think it's in the copier, as I recall, which is very convenient. So you'll have a little extra ammo to deal with the situation that you're about to be confronted with. Okay, so here we are. See, the first thing you gotta do is pick up the thermal drill if you feel the pressure to do that. However, you can kind of handle this any way you want. So instead, what they're doing right now is casing the joint. So he's kind of walking around the perimeter, looking for cameras, checking out to see if there's civilians on the street. You can see his buddies looking around, looking in the windows, where the exits, where the entrances. And this is generally a really good idea if you want to be, if you don't want to just, really mess up. It's probably going to happen anyway, but at least you can minimize chances. Okay, so there's a guard. I think they opened the door probably to have a smoke or something. So now shit's about to get real. So okay, so he's putting on his mask. Here we go. This guy. Well, he saw him. Now, the player right now is actually a mastermind. So he's much better than sort of a normal guy at intimidating civilians and even enemies. So he just managed to get him to surrender. Now he's checking the street to make sure there's nobody else like wandering around, which could blow the whole heist if that should happen. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, he's going around the side. See the Capitol building over there. Tells you we're in DC. Alright, so somebody else has come out.
Get down!
Oh, jeez.
What'd I say?
Okay, so it was actually the bank manager, and now they're tying him up, and they're taking his key card. The key card is actually the key for, in this case, I believe it's the key for the security room. And that's going to come in real handy for disarming the cameras, which will in turn be handy for doing a much stealthier heist, depending on how they do things. So you can see those are the icons there, all the different ways you can kind of open a door. There are many, and they're all kind of related to character skills. At the moment, though, they don't need any of them because they have the key card, and that poor unfortunate is now finished. And now what they're actually doing is they're turning off his pager, which could technically alert to set off the alarm. But if you're a mastermind, then you're better at kind of lying to people. So they just made up a story. And now they're still good. Nobody's heard them yet. Let's see what they got on the cameras. So this is like a strategic overview. They're just checking stuff out. Let's see, you got a guy on a bench. Got a rooftop. There's nobody out there. Some workers. Alright, looks pretty good. Now it's up to these guys to, do the hard part. Oh, almost got spotted right there. Now, you really gotta be, at this point, it could go, oh, he's gonna throw this guy actually has the skill for cleaner, so he's chucking the body into the dumpster, which will give them a better shot at not getting discovered. Alright, let's see what happens now. Sooner or later, you gotta kind of throw down. So these guys are actually, I'm guessing they're gonna go loud. Oh, here we go.
Everybody pray on that ground.
And now everyone in the bank knows it.
On the ground, people. Face people.
Oh, jeez.
Down.
Oh, well. And the vampires go down, and they're kind of boned. So I think it went well up until then. And now they're just tying up people to slow down the assault waves, right? And they pretty much have to kind of batten down the hatches because the cops are going to be showing up pretty soon. And they better, one thing they could do here, I think they're gonna, is they're just ordering people around. is he's gonna check the roof. But if they could find some boards, they could actually board up the window to cut down some firing angles. I think right now, just checking the rooftops, make sure, checking the street, nobody's coming yet. Yeah, alright, so they're in pretty good shape so far. You know, independent of the bloodshed in the interior, which was of course unavoidable. And here come the cops. So, at this point, I think they have really only one option, which is to go inside and make sure that drill stays operational, because if the drill doesn't stay operational, well then they ain't gonna get any money. So I think that's where they're headed.
Okay, great. I've got that thing.
And now they pick up the drill. I don't think this was a well thought out plan at all. Now he's picking the lock. Now, depending on your kind of skill distribution, this could go faster, much faster. It could even be almost instant, depending on how you spec your guy. In this case, though, they are not, and it's kind of a slow one. So you can look around too. All right, so clear, and they're going in. He's got the drill. Whew. Well, I think they're definitely going to be doing some hard time if they get captured. Fight's on here. I remember when we were first making this mission, we really thought, you know, it's so hard to make things like I think the dream was that that we would actually make it feel like a takedown, like a real robbery, and it became increasingly clear that the feeling of real robbery, that everything can kind of go wrong at any instant. It's very easy for it to go wrong, but it turned out to be one of those things that became like the signature of the game. I think is that you get accustomed to things going wrong in interesting and spectacular ways, and you don't feel bad about it because you just know it's gonna go to shit anyway. So it's just sort of fun. I think this is a pretty good example of that. What are they dealing with? Oh, that's good. There's a SWAT van outside. So the enemies are starting to scale up their aggressiveness now. You can see this is the response is obviously pick up some planks and board up the windows, because you know you want as much cover as you can possibly get. Oh crap! That come inside.
Just wait him out.
And they've smoke grenaded the interior. One really awesome thing about Payday 2 is everything tends to play out differently every time, because there's so many random elements and there's such an enormous intersection of different abilities that, you know, you just never know what kind of group you're going to get in terms of skill set, and there's just a ton of randomization built into every scenario. So, you know, whether it's entrances or exits, or when the cops come, or how they appear, or if they tear gas the vents, or like any number of different things could happen to make it different. Or what's in the vault, even there's like a whole bunch of random elements even in the vault itself, whether there's like a friggin' door there or not. So like an extra door. So it's really pretty. There's an enormous amount of replayability even in one scenario, and we definitely felt that. Oh, he's finally dead. Come on, get Neil up. You may notice that these people are actually characters from Heat. The Observant, come on. Alright, so I think this was actually the point at which the heist that I saw the Game Informer's guys doing during E3 failed. Let's not call it failure. It was more of a... okay, let's call it a failure. It didn't work out. Ooh, they just blew the shape charge. You see that? That's actually a skill, that shape charge, and you use trip mines to blow it. Alright, they got some cash. I think they're going to get out of here. They got a shot. They're in the vault. And they may make it onto the street. This is gonna, in my opinion, this is gonna turn into Heat, and there's gonna be like a dude running down the street, firing. Probably not like Val Kilmer, but I think they're gonna, manage to pull this off. Yeah, this whole like on the street thing is I think we just wanted it to feel like that scene in Heat, like everybody wants.
They just freed another civilian.
Fine. A little bit further. Man's just down. Come on, Macaulay. He's gotta make another 20. 20. And these escapes are always the most tense usually because you just don't know if you're gonna get offed before you make it to the van. Bye. Get to the van.
Okay, we can
Bleeps in. Come on, man, don't be a hero. This is where will he get greedy? Come on, don't get greedy. Don't get, come on, man. Come on, buddy. Get in the van. Fucking
Damn, it feels
van.
good to be around.
Alright. That was awesome. So now they've succeeded, they get their big payout, and our economy is all kind of hooked into everything. So money is kind of, cash is king. Everything relates to money. And money allows you to do everything in the game. So they got some money. Now they're going to get the final bonus after they get their experience, which is the payday. And that's kind of like the thing that keeps you, one of the things that keeps you motivated to keep playing. Let's see, so they're picking cards now. See what are they going to get? Wingro gets the... Oh no, Macaulay gets the... Oh, he got a mask. Very rare. And the other guy got orange, which can be used, dark red orange, can be used on his mask as a coloring. And there you have it. So thanks for watching. This was Payday 2. My name is David Goldfarb, and thank you very much.